How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Charles. We're back. Blooming Nightshade. Nice and in bloom, good season for it. I've already made that joke, but you know what? I like that one because it's blooming. It makes me think of fucking plants growing. Anyway, previously we started making a start on the playthrough of Nanami and Kiku, and I was kind of stuck with the girl I would end up dating and which one I'd friend zone. I actually feel more sure now I've had a sip of off-screen coffee and, you know, waiting for the bloody audio to sort itself out as I, do little things here and there before each playthrough. I think I want to date Kiku. I don't know Kiku that much, but I really feel like at some point in this game I friend-zoned Nanami. So I don't know, I hope that doesn't, piss anyone off. If it does, I wouldn't blame you, but I just feel more interested in Nanami, in Kiku. Shit, no. Why did my unconsciousness say that? Okay, fine. No, I want to be with Kiku. I want to be with Kiku because I think she'd be more fun and she'd at least be a bit more independent and we can at least do stuff together. With Nanami, she'd just be constantly worried if she's doing the right thing or not and why I'm her friend and shit. Okay, Kiku. I want Kiku. I don't want that. Nanami does look cuter, I'll admit that. I like her hair and her breasts more, but the relationship isn't about looks. Alright, I went to watch the music club practice again, getting there at the right time this time. I tried to listen to some of the other members, but Kiku managed to outshine them all. Was that because she was your girl, you could date Kiku but you can't date the others? No wonder she was the club president. She probably taught half of these students. Fair enough. When the club was dismissed, I helped put some of the instruments away. Oh, that's nice. See, this is a good group activity. This is a great idea. Don't know why I'm thinking, being able to put away instruments means we'd make a perfect couple, but you know. Are you any more interested in joining our club now, Himika? I don't know if I'd be good at learning an instrument. I'd love to watch you play more, though. Kiku gave a slight chuckle, or light chuckle even. Yeah, with her little dead mouth. It looks so weird, the insides of their mouths. It's because, you can see a huge tongue there, and you can see a little bit, I'd expect some teeth. Or maybe, not the tongue not to, consume the entire inside of the mouth. I mean, I guess that's just a tiny detail, but still, I don't know what it is about those open mouths. You seem to be quite taken with my performance. It's just, you're so good at all these instruments. Kiku shrugged. I grew up as an only child. Since my parents didn't pay much attention to me, I had to do something with my time. For me, that happened to be music. I suddenly wondered if Kiku had been lonely, playing music all on her own. Still, it's amazing that she taught herself so much. Can I keep listening to you practice? Kiku considered this for a moment, making her look closer to her actual age. Wait, how old is Kiku again? I thought she was I don't know, 16 or something. She's at school still. I suppose it can't hurt. Maybe you can help me improve. But you're already a god on instruments. You can even play I don't know, some leaves at this point. I mean, I suppose they do that anyway. Just whistle into the leaf or some shit, but you know. Me? Improve her? Unlikely. I'll let you know when I'll be practicing. You just tell me when you're free. Okay. I smiled as I left the club room, thinking of what sort of music Kiku might play for me. Do you think she'd have an electric guitar out and then deafen my ears? That'd be cute. I mean, that's the kind of thing that would make me, that would steal my heart. I mean, I don't know why, it'd just be a bit more fun and, exciting than someone playing on the violin. But then of all the instruments I'd like to learn, I'd love to learn the violin. Ah, no, I'm weird. I mean, a violin seems more fun to play than a guitar. Anyway, I'm just making nonsense now. Okay, so this says I've done it before, but I don't remember seeing these two girls together. Curious head over to where they're standing. I won't force you to make a decision right now, but I still think you should... Oh, okay, this is when she tries to get to join the fucking music club. No, that's fine, I've seen that shit, I don't need that. I don't remember absolutely everything in this game. Alright, cool. It's a good thing I know how to speak still. Okay, so I think with this next session with Nanami, I'm going to be able to make the choice of date or not to date. And again, I don't want to be a slut in this game because I actually like all these girls. I don't think there's one I actually really don't want to be a part of. I mean, even Atsuko had a nice story. It just seems to me that I kind of made a wrong decision there and I should have dated Azumi. But I don't know, like, maybe I'll do one more playthrough where I just date Azumi and see how that goes. But I don't think that'll make much of a difference to the dialogue. But then again, I wouldn't mind spending on a Christmas with Azumi. Alright, well, that's for another time. I don't know if I will do that, but let's do Nanami first and then just see how she's doing. Nanami called me to meet her at the cooking club's room, so I went to go check on her. You know, we're going to all these club rooms, and yet we're not actually doing, like, any activities in them. Like, we're going to the cooking club, we're not cooking. Go to the music club, we're not even trying to learn, like, piano or some shit. When I got there, only Nanami was still present. She was cleaning up a table and putting things away. There was some sort of bread laying out, looking freshly baked. I'm here. Nanami turned, noting my presence. Just a moment. Why does she look so sad? I don't trust that. Finishing up with the cleaning, Nanami took off her apron and took the plate of bread. I, made some spare seed cakes for you. Oh, I like that seed, thank you. Seed cakes? They're an English recipe, I think. I mean, I guess that makes sense because it sounds healthy and, you know, unbearable, like England, but that's not me saying I hate my own country. It's just like, it sounds British seed cake, but I've never known anyone to actually make seed cake. I mean, my girlfriend made something that was just made out of, like, seeds once. That was just conglomerated seeds. But I don't know if that's seed cake or just seeds stuck together. You'll try one, right? Sure. I took one of the cakes and put it in my mouth. It had a texture kind of like walnut bread, or some other kinds of bread with nuts or such inside. This is pretty good. I'm surprised I never heard of it before. I'm glad you like it. Why does she look so grumpy at me? I feel like she's gotten angrier the more I stayed here. I don't think that's happened though. To be honest, Nanami looked away, biting her lip. I don't know how to say this. She looked really worried. Is there something wrong? No, it's just... Oh. Right, okay. I was under the impression that I could ask her, and if I didn't ask her to date me, I'd be comforting her in some way. Oh, no. If I say no, does that mean we're gonna have... I know it's just a fucking game, but I didn't expect this. Will you go out with me? I can bake you treats like this all the time. I nearly coughed on the last of my seed cake when she blurted that out. Oh, God, no. Fuck. Why is this the fucking if it was anyone else, if it was Shiora, I'd be like, yeah, fine, I don't think of you like that. If it was Azumi, I was like, yeah, well, you fucking call me tall all the time. If it was fucking... Well, I would never have done it with my little grey-haired girl, which I've forgotten the name of because I'm actually kind of stressed right now. Any of the other girls, I could have done it. But Nanami, who's a nice girl, who admittedly, like, looks lovely, wears nice clothes and has got beautiful hair, like... I don't see her that way, but I don't want to be a 12-inch cock. Oh, God, why? I don't want to be dragged down this tunnel. I'm sorry, I really don't. Because... honestly, if she really is that, like, I suppose desperate's the wrong word here, but if she's that anxious to try and get me with her, I wouldn't be happy. Oh, look, I know this is just a game, but look, I just don't want to date someone that needy. I don't see her that way. Sorry, I don't really see you that way. Oh, Nanami nodded slowly with a heartbreaking frown on her face. But we can still be friends. I like trying these things you've made. I wasn't sure if that would salvage anything, but Nanami actually... Oh, thank God for that. Any realistic game would have started an argument, and then you'd be saying, why are you calling my mum fat or something? Like, we'd be enemies right now, because that's how fucking dating works in England. But Nanami actually smiled. You want to spend time with me, even though you don't like me like that? Yeah, why wouldn't I be okay spending time with you? I'm always really selfish and spoiled. I wasn't sure you'd want to be with me much longer if you weren't going out with me. Does Nanami not have any friends? What about Asuka? I mean, she's a... Well, to be fair, what kind of friend is it, Asuka? You're being hard on yourself. I don't see anything like that. Nanami thought about that for a moment. Then she tentatively handed me the plates of cakes. Want more? I ended up eating some of the remaining cakes with her. We talked about her club as we did so. I hope she's okay. I fucking hope she's okay. Like, she's a lovely girl, don't get me wrong. But it's just not what I could do. Oh, wow. That was the tensest moment I've had in this game thus far. And I didn't 100% like it. But whatever. Okay. I've got one more girl I'm going to be with. I'm going to date Kiku. But I'm wondering how this is going to go down. Because if she tries to, like, drag me into it, I'm not going to like it. I prefer to make the first move and say, hey, you're actually really cute, we should try something. But, you know, anytime I try and do that, 99% of the time, fucking, they're just like, no, please go away. That's why my girlfriend at the moment is like the 1%. That's how special she is. Anyway, spend time with Kiku. And please don't make it as tense as that fucking Nanami was, because that would just give me a heart attack. Kiki told me she was going to be practicing, so I headed over to her room. Nice. Okay, good to see her. She was testing the strings on a harp. Sorry, she got a harp in her room. Are we talking like a little one or a big one? Like one the size that you go... Because getting one of those in your room is going to be a bit harder than getting one of those in your room. Okay, she was testing the strings on a harp when I got there as she grinned at me. I don't get to use this often, so let's see how well I remember it. Okay, when did you learn that? Were you like a 4-year-old and you were just kind of like attacking the strings? Seriously, where did you get the time to learn these instruments? I kind of think it might be like learning new languages, which I'm trying to do a few of them, and what's like how I'm doing with Japanese, everything else I just say I'm practicing, but I don't know any of it. You know how to play the harp? I wondered if I should even be surprised at this point. I tried it a bit years ago, but I've not played it much recently. Better brace your ears just in case. Despite the warning, only beautiful sounds came from the harp as Kiku started to pluck it. After getting into a flow, Kiku's eyes seemed to half close as she entered her musical trance. I could look at that face forever. I mean, she does have a nice face, and I do like her hair. I like short hair. Short hair's nice. I know Nanami, you know, I said her hair was nice and she had long hair, but hers was nice and like bushy and stuff. I liked that, but I'm more for short hair. She started to hum softly, which startled me at first, but then I was drawn in even more by her spell. When she stopped, I felt like an emptiness had opened inside me. Well, do I still have it? Wait, this is the love choice? I'm guessing the top one is going to be the romantic interest, and am I just not allowed to date her or something maybe? Because none of these sound romantic. If I said don't stop, does that mean I prefer her music over her? But then they took... Okay, you know what? I want to date her, and in any other scenario, it's normally the top one that says that we're interested in them. So I'm just going to say, I'd say you do. Yeah, I couldn't hope to ever be that good. Don't doubt yourself so much. But I appreciate the sentiment. Kiku smiled at the harp. I'm glad I didn't forget how to play. My mother loves the harp. Anyway, thanks for coming over. I'll let you know if I need your ear again. I look forward to it. The music played again in my head as I went back to my room. I hoped I could hear it again sometime. What just happened? No. Oh. Sorry, did I just... Oh. I think I messed that up. Oops. Was I meant to say don't stop? Right, okay, I know this is cheeky, and I know I really shouldn't be rewinding time. Sorry, I'm the doctor now. So what if I say don't stop them? I couldn't go on with this newfound emptiness. Keep playing, please. Ah, you like it? Kika began the tune again, smiling. My mother loves this song as well. Any song you play is so beautiful. I feel happy watching you play. I realized I was babbling weird things and clasped a hand over my mouth. I knew I was blushing now. Okay, so now we do fancy. How was I meant to guess that? They were both meant the same thing. Kiku kept playing, but I noticed a blush on her cheeks too. I've charmed you pretty severely, huh? She considered for a moment. I'll take responsibility then. How about I keep playing for you, as your girlfriend? Oh, okay. So I had to press the fucking... It's never the fucking second option. Why is this game messing with me now? My heart pounded in my chest. Well, whatever, at least I can date her. I'd be so happy. Then it settled. She stopped playing the harp, but my happiness didn't fade. I knew she'd play again just for me. I'll tell you when I have more time to practice so you can listen. That was all the time Kiku had for today, but it was enough to know she would do it again. I grinned to myself as I went back to my room. Okay, cool. I mean, it would have been nice if it was just more obvious how to date, like... I mean, like... If I had played this girl, and this was my first girl, like, what would that make me think? Maybe I did the wrong thing earlier on or some shit. That sucks. Alright, I don't think that crap. Okay, so now we are dating Kiku. Now I'm kind of annoyed I'm dating her. It's not her fault or anything. I just would have thought it'd be a bit more, like, obvious. But it wasn't, so whoop-de-fucking-do there. I'm gonna spend some time with Nanami. I think I could use that, to be honest. Once again, Nanami called me over to her club room after everyone else had left. This time she was pouting as she slumped over a counter. A nasty smell hit me as I walked into the room. Was it like a pooey smell? Was it kind of like a wee-wee smell? Was it a BO smell? I mean, the last one sounds the worst to me, but I'm sure some people don't like poo-poo. Did something get burnt? Nanami only nodded, not saying anything. You didn't get hurt, did you? Oh, okay, and then she got aggressive and punched me by the look of it. I walked near Nanami, only for her to pull at her hair and growl. I did everything right, why didn't it just work? Jesus, she's pissed. I had to step back to avoid getting hit by her elbow. I felt my heart pump faster at seeing her so upset. Nanami, are you okay? Nanami slumped against the counter, sliding to the floor. She didn't even adjust her skirt when it stood up and revealed her pink panties. Yum, yum, yum. I can't do anything on my own. Stupid spoiled bitch. Oh my god, this is horrible. I genuinely thought she was like a nice, friendly girl, and now it turns out she's an aggressive person. She was almost in tears now. I knelt down next to her. Nanami, it's okay. It was a mistake. But I can't do anything by myself. This isn't true, Nanami, or that isn't true. I placed a hand on her shoulder as gently as I could. You've baked on your own before, right? And you succeeded? Yeah. And you're good with your schoolwork even without help, right? I guess. Then you can do things on your own. If you need help, you can ask people for it. But don't hate yourself if you can't do things on your own, okay? She didn't respond, but she seemed to understand what I meant. She probably was too embarrassed to admit she was wrong. How about I help you clean out the oven? We don't want it smelling like this tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, that's always nice. I really do think we do make better friends. We ended up spending almost an hour cleaning up the club room. We didn't say much. Still, I think Nanami felt better when we left. There's a lot of drama going on in this game now. I don't remember all this drama, but I guess it's here now. Well, we're dating Kiku, and Nanami actually has a really interesting story. I mean, I think I prefer hers to, like, anyone else's, but I mean story-wise. Character-wise, she's interesting and stuff, but my heart still kind of goes out to Izumi. So, I don't know, like, what's going to happen in these last few days? Are we going to, like, see another side to Nanami? What's going to happen with Kiku? We're going to have an argument with her? We don't know that yet, but we may see that in the next episode. But yeah, if you want to play the game for yourself and try and date some girls, date some blondes, some brunettes, and people with crazy like hair coming out this way, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. And without further ado, look up, subscribe, channel. Until next time, see ya.